Blog post number 5 is going to deal with assimilation and systemic oppression. And for this post, I'm going to use Matthew Snip's study on the history of Native Americans and their systemic oppression that they faced upon the arrival of the Europeans, being oppressive. Obviously, they were uprooted from their homes and forced to assimilate to American culture. And I'm going to relate that to the artifact of a poem that I wrote after class. So yeah, this poem was inspired by our discussion on how Christopher Newport University was founded, being that it was from systems of oppression. The black community that lived here before the construction of this university was forced to sell their homes and move into Section 8 housing. So as you can see, there is oppressive action behind that, but here's the poem. It's called Homes of the Brave, for those homes that were lost in the construction of CNU. The desolation of a community and the displacement of fate. These daunting lines root deeper than real estate. Power and greed scavenge feed like a vulture, a prejudiced mouth eating away all of the culture. Sinister intentions masqueraded in law, these ice-cold souls will refuse to thaw. No remorse despite these uncivil actions, the deathly kiss of capitalist factions. But change is inevitable, in constant motion, the salty waves of life's diverse ocean, in memory of William Walker Jr. William Walker Jr. being one of the prominent voices behind the fight to have CNU built somewhere else. But I want to relate that to C. Matthew Snip's study on American Indians, because in the same way they were uprooted from their homes and they were forced to assimilate with boarding schools. In the 20th century, the government brought about boarding schools for the American Indians and essentially taught them to abandon their culture for a more civil culture, being Euro-American customs, and just eradicated what made the Indians and Christianized them, introduced them to a new religion, told them to throw away their old religions. And I feel like that is an issue that should be corrected in the future. So thank you.